Okay, so the wheel is off. I need to remove this line here that goes all the way up and disconnect it. It's for the ABS brakes. And then this line right here is your brake line. I'm not going to remove it. I'm just going to disconnect it here. And then when I take the caliper off, I may put like a milk crate or something here just for it to sit on. So, because I've got to get to the back of this. So I'll flip the camera. Okay. See if I can put this in a spot where you can see it. Okay, well that looks pretty good there. So these 4 bolts here, I've got to take off. And then this whole piece pops out the front. Put the new spindle on. And then put these bolts back in. I've heard this thing can stick in here. So what I'm going to do is after I get the caliper off and get the rotor off, I'm going to spray it with some WD-40. And hopefully it'll soak in while I'm loosening the bolts. Worst case, I may loosen the bolts and then tap on them on the back, so hopefully it makes the bearing assembly pop forward just a little bit. If it does, I can just use a pry bar and then pull it the rest of the way off because I don't want to damage these bolts. Let's see. There you go. Let me flip it back around. Oh, you know what? I think it's upside down. Oh well, sorry guys. I'll flip it in post. So while I'm under here, I cleaned the grease nipples off so I can grease that. Put grease on these two. Unfortunately, I noticed the ball joint right here does not have a grease nipple. And then if you look, it looks like it needs to be replaced as well. So that's another job. But I've got to get a spring compressor for that so I can take that loose. So yeah. So let me go ahead and get this off, and yeah, I'll do that and then get this off, and then I'll show you what we got to do next. Okay, so getting these 2 bolts off. They are 18mm bolts. Oh, you know what? Let me grab my milk crate and put it there so when I take that off. Give me 1 second. Couldn't find the crate, but empty cat litter bucket will work. It's just sitting under there. I need to pull this off. That looks like a 10mm, if I was guessing. Yep. So can you see this? Yeah, you can see it. Okay. Now let's put the bolt back. And then let's see if I can bring the camera in a little closer for you. You see these? Just pulling them off the little guides. And then it goes up under and then plugs into your ABS system. So I've got to get to that. And this looks like about an 8. Yep. Might need a cheater bar if it'll reach. Let's see. Here's the bottom 18mm bolt. Number one. There we go. Now the caliper should come off. If it doesn't, I'll just have to use I've got a big C-clamp and kind of compress it a little bit, get it to pull off. I forgot to do that. It feels loose, so. Second one. Oh. Was expecting it to come off that easy. There we go. And now the disc will just come off. See how crunchy that is? Should not do that. So these look like 18s as well. Oh, they are. Nice. Okay. Two down. Cheater bar again. So 3 are down. Ah, there. 4 of them loose. Let me grab the camera. I'll show you what we got here. Flip it around. See these bolts right here? These 4. And then we flip it around the other way. You can see they just come through right here. And then under here. And they're right there. So I'm going to pause the camera, go grab the new one, and grab my mallet and see if I can get those loose a little bit. Excuse me, pry bar. And I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Got my little mallet here, pry bars. I'm going to tap the bolts and see if I can get it loose. Here's the new hub assembly. Oh, this is the funny part. So, as I opened it, and guess what they give you with it? White cotton gloves. I don't know why, but they give you white gloves. Bizarre. You would think black cotton or brown or something, because they're going to get dirty. Oh, also found this on the road. So I'll pick that up. Looked like it was it's a pipe wrench, but it looks like it was from a plumber or somebody lost it, because it has a lot of the pipe putty on it. So put that in the parts washer, clean it up. Be a nice wrench, because I was needing one that was a little smaller than the one I have. So score 14-inch Husky, or 350 millimeters. Nice. Okay, let's see if I can make these a little loose, or at least break them free. Yep, came loose. Nice. So, let me go ahead and pull those bolts out, and then, you know what? I still got to disconnect that cable. So I'll just lay it on the ground, then I'll disconnect it. This little bolt right here, and pull the brake shield back. There we go. Normally you would feed it through here and then go around, but I haven't disconnected it at the top yet. And yes, air wrenches would be easier. Or even an electric wrench. But I use what I got. Here's those two. Number 3. Number 4. So let's see if we can get this to pop off. There we go. That's it. You can see how it spins. These things are crunchy. Put that right there. That's pretty nasty. Let me go get a wire brush real quick. All right, I'm back. It's got some rust and nasty stuff in there. Here, let me bring the camera. Let me flip it for you. See, I'm just gonna wire brush it. It's like some buildup of rust there. So I'm gonna set the camera back down and get it clean. There we go. If you're wondering, I'm scraping that rust off that you saw, so it's nice and smooth when it goes back in. And this is my pry bar, so it's not super sharp, it's just enough to knock the rust off. And then I'll go back and use the wire brush. There. Now let me go grab one more thing, get some a little brush with some grease so I can just put a thin layer in there. Just kind of keep the next one from rusting, and then the grease gun to grease these. Be right back. I'm back. So I got the grease can that I made to use with the lathe in the mill. And I'm just going to put a light coat on the inside here. Just to keep rust out or junk from getting in there. There we go. Just a light coat. I'll have to show you how I made this. Really easy, but super nice to use. So I'll just put a light coating on it. Let me grease these. I think the grease nipple's too big. Not wanting to stick on there. Or the There we go, that one's working. I need an angle for this one. Can't get to it. I wonder if I could turn it. No, I don't think I'm. Oh wow, I can. There. So if you need to move it will pivot. That's nice. Got grease all over my shorts. Wife's not going to be happy about that. There we go. And it's greased. Not sure why that's not. Let me get rid of this. Okay. Yeah, that should be working up there. I don't know. Maybe that's why. Turn this shirt inside out. I like using shirts for rags. There you go. Almost a new rag now. Yeah, it's not. Okay, so I wasn't holding it on there straight. So that's what the problem was. Operator error. Anything else while I'm under here? That looks about it. You know what? That ball joint pops out with a clip, circlip. Interesting. Or snap ring. That's what it is. Snap ring. Large snap ring that pops out. Huh. It's good to know. So hopefully it's easier to change. And take your gloves and put them way over here, because they will get dirty. My neighbor just got home and he likes giving me crap. Yeah, nice and tight. Of course I give him crap too, so. You gotta make sure this cable's up. If you put it any other way, it's gonna break it when your suspension moves around. There. like to clean the threads before I put them back. If you got any dirt or rocks or anything in there, you can strip it out. Then your quick job takes a lot longer. See how it looks right now? Kinda. The others were worse than this one, but better. When you tighten them down, you want to tighten a little bit on each one so you can draw it in straight, because if you crank down on one, you take a chance of twisting it and breaking something or stripping something. You do not want to do that. I'm just going finger tight right now. There. No noise like it should be. It's a little snug. Snug. And once they're all tight or snug, you can go back and tighten them. There we go. That noise is I'm hitting the plastic wheel well cover. Didn't hurt it at all. There we go. Water break. So I'll put this back on here. That's interesting. After I run this, I'll go up top and disconnect the wire and then fish this up and reconnect it. There's that. Okay. Now the caliper may go back on like it is. I'm kind of thinking it won't, but I may have to compress it. We'll see. We'll see after we put the rotor on. Oh. Was not expecting that. Oh. So let me clean these. Yeah, I was thoroughly expecting the rotor to, or the caliper to not go back on. I was going to have to compress it some. And looks like I don't have to. That thrills me to death. One. Just going finger tight with these again. And then I'll tighten them. Put the breaker on it and tighten it down a little bit. You do not want your brakes coming loose on you. It's makes for a bad day. That's just the rotor. Yeah, no noise. Okay, so I'm going to move the camera. I've got a pad here I'm sitting on. I'm going to move that so I can put a little step stool and get up top and find out where the plug is. And when I find it, I'll show you guys. So I'm going to pause it. Be right back. Okay, hopefully you'll be able to see this. There we go. So the clip goes under the radiator reservoir. Kind of an interesting spot to get to, but I'll show you. I'll see if the camera can see it. Okay, so that clip, that wire comes up under here. Let's see, turn the light on. See it right? This is it right here. Got my finger on it. That's it. So I'm on a step stool. Gotta try to reach under here. Hey, it comes right out. That is nice. Hopefully it goes back just as easy. Let's see if I can get the camera down there low enough for you to see where it goes. There we go. Now you can see it. See the clip? It goes right there where that red dot is. It clips into it. Goes right under the radiator reservoir. So let me pull this wire down feed the next one up and hopefully get it clipped in. You know, I'll just leave the camera sitting up here. Can you see? Can you see down there? Yeah, okay. So maybe you'll be able to see me feed it up. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to put a pair of pliers at the end of the camera just to, there you go. Keep a little weight on it so it doesn't fall. Let's see, how does that, oh, I see. A little clip right here, if you can see it, holds that in. So that one's free. Oh, they put a new clip on here. Okay. Give me a whole new clip. I didn't see that. So, let me get this clip off. There we go. There's that. Hopefully you were able to see that. I don't know. It's kind of so. This is where the fun part is. Trying to clip it in. Alright guys, I'm trying to get it. Okay, I'm going to pause the camera a minute because this is a pain. Okay, I got it. It was a huge pain in the ass, but I got it. Let's see if I can get down there and show you. Yeah, if you gotta, it's just, it's not very fun to get to, but I got it. Let me turn that off. Alright, so let me make sure we're plugged in. Yep, okay. Now put the wheel on, or put the, oh, what is it? The lines, brake lines, and the other ABS line. So let me get the brake line put back on. just snap in here. Let's see if you can, let me get a little closer. Got some bad news. I think I was recording. I think I might have forgotten to record putting the wheel back on and the brake caliper. I think I forgot to hit record. But anyway, so the wheel's back on, nice and tight, doesn't wiggle or anything, and we're good to go. Like I said, when the new part comes in, I'll get the passenger side wheel. It's not making noise, but if one side, let's see, if one side's out or goes out, then the other one's not too far behind it. So it's always best to do it in pairs. Not sure if you heard the bearing or not. Let me grab it, the old one. So here's the old bearing. See if you can hear it. It's pretty shot. So yeah, that wouldn't have, getting on the highway, that would definitely seize up. So I'm glad that's taken care of. All right. There. Cool. All right. Let's see here. Get out of the sun. There you go. Now you can see it. All right. Damn it. I'm in the sun again. I was trying to hurry and get it done before the sun. So anyway, yeah, this is Paul Kepner, and just showing you how to change the front wheel hub bearing assembly. This is a 2006 Lincoln Navigator. It's a 2-wheel drive. So if you had a 4-wheel drive, it'd be a totally different scenario. Got different hardware up there and everything, but yeah, 2-wheel drive is pretty straightforward. So if you got any questions, let me know. I'm going to clean up all these tools and go in, shave, and get a shower. Clean up a little bit. So thanks for watching.